Alright. Hello everybody, my name is Wealthy Gamer JR. Welcome back to my live YouTube guys. How you guys doing? Happy Friday. You can see I'm happy today because it's Friday, it's officially Friday guys. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, goddamn. Because you know goddamn I love you guys. Today guys I got a special video for you guys. Oh yeah, by the way I lowered the thing a little bit higher. Not too much high. I think I'm lower this a little bit more to the bottom. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to fix this thing. I don't want this to drop. Please don't drop. I'm trying to see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this tripod. Hold on. See if I can get this bitch. Hold on. See, I can get it. Let me see. Let me see now. I'm gonna hold this. The problem is I don't like this, bitch. Ow. Oh, let me see that. Okay, it didn't hurt. I prefer I grab it like this, trying to fix this fucking shit. Now I can put this back. There we go, that's better. Let me tie this thing. Yeah, I picked you guys up for a minute because I don't want to mess up my thing, so I picked the thing up. So I would not try to lower the tripod down because all you see is like the black thing missing. But yeah, now it's better. Perfect. Let me get this a little bit more to the side. Hold on. My tripod. Hold on. I think it is. Yes. There we go. That's better. Alright, guys. We got some video. Let's go.
How you doing? I'm Callan.
By the way, guys, I'm not using my mic. I'm using my mic of the headphone right here. This thing. I'm using this, so I don't need to use the mic on.
And this is Slapped Ham. Now today we've got something a little bit special for you. It's some bonus content for the week. It's a massive compilation of some of the scariest video clips going round. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
By the way, guys, I just did some regular video yesterday. I did some regular video on YouTube yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah.
Is it possible to conjure up ghosts simply with our minds? That was the question asked by a group of individuals from the Toronto Society of Psychical Research in the early 1970s. None of the members of the group were gifted with any supposed psychic or spiritual powers. Still, they were curious to see if they could conjure up a ghost by simply using their collective imagination and visualization. Lead researcher Dr. A.R. George Owen believed that ghosts were merely an illusion created by the mind, if the mind truly believed it to be so. To test Dr. Owen's theory, the group created a fictitious spirit named Philip. Philip was given a complete biography by the group, from his birth to his unfortunate death by suicide at the age of 30. The spirit was born in the 1620s in England and was a knighted member of the military. One day he met and fell in love with a gypsy girl, beginning an affair with her. His wife discovered the affair and burned the girl at the stake. As a result, Philip ended his life, driven to death by sorrow. For the experiment, the group was seated around a table discussing Philip as well as visualizing him and his life. For months, absolutely nothing occurred, though some group members swear that they could feel another presence among them. After a few months, the group decided to switch up the experiment by incorporating a more traditional seance scene, dimming the lights around them and placing their hands on a table. In doing so, they hoped that Philip would speak to them by either knocking on or rotating the table. Only when they changed the experiment up did they finally find some success. They asked Philip questions about his life, and the supposed spirit began to interact with the group. There was rapping on and vibrations at the table, as well as unexplained echoes and sudden gusts of air felt by the group. At one point, the table the group was sitting at levitated and moved across the room of its own accord.
What?
The experiment began to be filmed, and at one point there was a live taping of the group done in front of an audience of 50 people. A video on YouTube gives glimpses into the experiment, including snippets of the actual paranormal activity. In the video uploaded by History vs. Hollywood on YouTube, viewers can see the group seated around the table, hands out, asking Philip questions.
Margot. Oh, yeah. Say it again. Did you love Margot? Good.
At one point, a rapping sound can be heard in response to a question.
Did you like Dorothy
Following this, the table shakes and seems to lift off the ground. The video cuts to another clip with the group standing up with their hands on the table, singing. Suddenly, the table completely tilts to the left, falling on its side. Dr. Owen's wife, Iris Owen, explains that the group was very surprised when they first heard the knocking. The video then cuts to an interview with psychologist Dr. Joel Witten, who theorizes that the paranormal occurrences happen due to the collective belief and concentrated energy of the group.
The group is involved in a joint feeling of mutuality. Each member almost intuitively senses the other person and their feelings. Is it some type of concentration of energy?
The Philip experiment was met with both awe and criticism in its day. The main criticism lay in the fact that the experiment didn't have any control factors, as usually found in scientific experiments. Additionally, the scientific community remains hesitant to call seances trustworthy. There have been other groups who have tried to replicate the experiment, though usually to no avail.
Did you like Dorothy
The Philip experiment may be just one mystery left unsolved. In April 2016, a 7.3 magnitude earthquake hit Fukuoka, a city located in northern Kyushu Island, Japan. While the
Slapham, this is a ghost video. This is not... Slapham, this is not a ghost video. Earthquake?
earthquake caused plenty of damage itself, it was what happened shortly after that left many residents scratching their heads. 90 miles from the epicenter of the earthquake appeared a thick foam that covered the streets. Residents walked and drove over the foam but had no idea where it emerged from. In some places, the mysterious foam was knee-high, making it hard to wade through. Other residents refused to leave their houses in fear of what the foam could be. Local first responders and authority figures tried to theorize where exactly the foam came from. Some believe the foam could have been derived from a busted pipe under the streets, though no cracks could be found in the streets which the foam could have leaked through. Others thought the foam could be from a firefighter's hose, though no foam was found in the hoses either, and the sheer size and breadth of which the foam covered made no sense either. Still today, the foam remains a complete mystery with no explanation given. What do you think this foam could be? Love to get your thoughts on this strange mystery in the comment section below.
That's weird.
To this day, 80% of the ocean...
You know damn well I hate fucking ocean. You know damn well.
Remains unexplored by mankind. This has left plenty of room for speculations and theories as to what mysteries are in the deep blue, just waiting to be discovered. One of these mysteries became known as the Baltic Sea Anomaly. In 2011, the Swedish diving team named Ocean X came across an abnormal sonar image, leading to a baffling discovery, a sunken object that strikingly resembled a craft of some kind. The object quickly became known as the Baltic Sea anomaly, as it was discovered in the Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland. The diving team described the object as having what looked to be man-made formations, including ramps and stairways. Scientists quickly began to come up with ideas to explain the strange object, including the idea that it was a geological formation created over thousands of years, possibly since the Ice Age. Samples taken from the object and examined by scientists concluded that the structure was made mostly of granites, gneisses, and sandstone. The object's discovery led to some controversy, as the tabloids began to create sci-fi fantasies of what the object could be. These fantasies included everything from being a flying saucer to the Millennium Falcon. Scientists around the world were adamant that this was nothing more than a simple rock formation blown out of proportion. The OceanX diving team also eventually came under fire, as they offered to take wealthy tourists down to the sea floor to see the object for themselves. The team also claimed that they were never able to capture a good photo of the object due to technical difficulties. Many believe the group have exaggerated what the anomaly really looks like in order to gain notoriety. Could this be the case, or has the mystery object blended in just well enough to escape deeper discovery? Over the years, there have been countless supposed alien sightings, with one of the most prominent occurring in early 1800s Japan. Whether it's simply a Japanese legend or a real recorded experience remains up for debate to this day. The event took place in 1803 in the Hitachi province of eastern Japan. A group of fishermen on the region's coast noticed a large ship drifting alone in the waters. Curious, the group towed the boat to shore to inspect it. The large boat resembled a wooden rice pit, with the upper half of the ship constructed of rosewood and the lower half of brazen plates. The strange ship was said to have windows made of crystal lined by an unknown resin. The fishermen decided to look inside the ship, where they saw inscriptions written in an unknown language. Suddenly, they came across a peculiar figure, a beautiful woman somewhere between the ages of 18 and 20, with very pale pinkish skin, striking red hair. She was donning clothes that were unrecognizable to the group of Japanese fishermen. Furthermore, she spoke a language the group couldn't understand and held a box in her hand that she wouldn't let others go near. The villagers began to speculate as to who this woman could be, with one villager theorizing that the woman was
Hello, welcome.
a prominent figure in her homeland, wherever that may have been. He further speculated that she was cast away from her homeland after engaging in adultery, and inside the box that she so desperately protected was the head of her deceased lover. The other villagers became terrified and decided to send the woman back to her boat so she could drift away. This same story was recounted in 3 different texts over the years, with each text following the same themes of a strange boat that looked nothing like regular boats of the period, as well as a beautiful woman holding a mysterious box close to her. Plenty of Japanese and international researchers have tried to find an explanation for this story. Some believe that the drawings that accompanied the story portrayed what a typical Russian woman might have looked like at the time, including the description of her hair and skin. Still, plenty of other individuals, including ufologists, believe the incident was an encounter with an alien species, and the boat was an unidentified craft of some kind. However, many Japanese individuals believe this story is simply a myth, created in olden times to add to Japanese folklore. $1 million to demonstrate some paranormal activity. Talk about a good deal. While this isn't a mystery as such, it's well worth taking a look at. The $1 million Paranormal Challenge was initiated by the James Randi Educational Foundation in 1964 to any applicant who could perform paranormal or supernatural activity beyond a reasonable doubt. Over 1,000 people applied and every single one failed. James Randi, a prominent stage magician, believed that there was absolutely nothing magical about magic. It was simply a well-planned and put-together illusion. Upon hearing this claim, a parapsychologist challenged him to put money up against any potential paranormal challenger. Randy initially agreed to give out a $1,000 prize, but as the challenge grew in popularity, other organizations and individuals decided to join in on the fun, raising funds up to $1 million. Until the challenge's discontinuation in 2015, applicants attempted to demonstrate many different kinds of skills and abilities, including medical dowsing, mediumship, and the use of performance-enhancing bracelets. One prominent psychic, Sylvia Browne, was challenged live on air by famous broadcaster and journalist Larry King to take the test. Browne accepted. On September 3, 2001, Browne and Randy appeared on Larry King Live once more, but Browne refused to take the test. Afterwards, Randy posted a timer on his website that recorded the number of days and weeks that had passed since Browne accepted the test but failed to follow through. A martial arts group based in Bali, Indonesia, known as Yellow Bamboo, claim one of their members, Pak Nyoman Serengan, can knock down approaching attackers from a distance using only a piece of yellow bamboo. Sketchy, low-resolution videos were posted to the group's website showing the alleged abilities. Here's some footage of the group's practices uploaded to YouTube by IET4C0S. Participants run at a practitioner who shouts and pushes them to the ground, allegedly by some sort of invisible force. Volunteers working with the James Randi Educational Foundation agreed to...
Get this thing off. Okay, wait. So this is what I need, right? There we go, now it's better.
Travel to Bali and conduct initial testing on these abilities. However, the Yellow Bamboo group began making excuses as to why they couldn't participate. Eventually, James Randi called the whole experiment off. Out of the hundreds of applicants applying for the fund, none of the experiments were successful, though some critics disagreed with the sincerity of Randy's challenge, as the measurements of proving something was real without a doubt is hard to define. Still, the challenge was popular and remains a hot topic of conversation for paranormal fans around the world. Tina Resch's story seems too bizarre to be true, though sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Tina's story starts in October of 1969, just a few months after she was born.
It's a baby show, great.
Her mother brought her to the hospital and left her there, abandoning her.
What? Why would you abandon your poor little baby, man? That's not nice.
She was there and adopted by Joan and John Resch, who were physically abusive to her during her childhood.
Oh, God.
When she was 14, Tina watched the horror film The Poltergeist, and the alleged paranormal activity that would follow her for the rest of her life began. Shortly after watching the film, strange events started happening when Tina was near. These included flying objects around the house and things falling down from the walls. Parapsychologist William Roll decided to investigate the case and stayed in the Resch's house. Roll claimed that there were indeed telekinesis events in the house, but never when Roll was actually looking at the objects in question. Reporter Mike Harden and photographer Fred Shannon were also given access to the Resch household, but, like Roll, didn't see any paranormal activity until they looked away. Shannon attempted to take a picture with his camera while looking in a different direction and managed to capture one photo of the house telephone flying across Tina's lap.
What? That has to be strange.
Still, many speculated that Tina was able to manipulate the objects while others were looking away, probably because she was a young girl who craved attention. Subsequently, a video camera caught Tina knocking over a table lamp and screaming as if it happened in front of her, confirming many individuals' doubts about the paranormal activity. However, Tina Resch's story only gets stranger. As an adult, Tina was married and divorced twice and had one child. At age 3, Tina's child died. Both Tina and her then-boyfriend were arrested and charged for murder, though Tina wasn't present when her daughter died. Still, Tina received a life sentence plus 20 years and remains in prison to this day. Tina didn't mention telekinetic activity during her trial. Though perhaps such a tragic finale to such a bizarre life is no big surprise.
Damn.
Eerie screaming in the dead of night.
Oh,
It's a
God.
situation most of us have nightmares about at one point or another, but never really expect to actually experience in real life. For one Reddit user in Switzerland, Stix Zardinia, this terrifying situation became a reality during a stroll in the dark one unlucky evening. In the video, we see the ground where the camera operator is walking, a flashlight illuminating the path. A couple of seconds into the clip, we can already hear ear-piercing screams
Better be not the same lady with that skinwalker shit.
in the distance. The sounds continue to shriek as the camera operator walks forward. The cameraman lifts the camera up where we can see the continued dark wooded path. Shortly after, the clip ends and the screams fade away and stop.
So I'm assuming this is different. Okay.
The Reddit user included a disclaimer with the upload of the video, saying that the screams couldn't be from foxes, as the surrounding
Yeah.
forest is
Foxy the pirate? Yar, matey, it's me, Foxy. Yes, I'm the one who made that scream.
allegedly fox-free. Still, most other Reddit users believe that the screams were that of animals, including the possibility of birds, coyotes, or bobcats. Some users noted that the way the camera operator walks casually suggests it probably wasn't the scream of children, or else he would have had a greater sense of urgency in his movements.
Skinwalker. Could be that, I don't know.
Regardless, this video remains hotly debated, and a potentially true nightmare come to life. For most, a home means shelter and rest from the outside world, a place where we can fully relax from our pending responsibilities.
Nice.
This is not the case
Like
for
good looking house, goddamn. How to be haunted? God.
YouTuber Sabia L, an apartment renter in the Netherlands. Her home recently became a place where relaxing has become downright impossible. Instead, all she feels is terror. The first video the YouTuber shared to the site shows several instances of possible paranormal activity. In the clip, Sabia L shows us her kitchen before moving to her living room.
Better be not singing.
Suddenly, there's a banging sound, and the YouTuber pans the camera up. We can see the ceiling lamp eerily swinging back and forth, all on its own.
Oh, hell no.
Soon after, the kitchen lights begin to flicker on and off.
Yeah, time for me to get out of the house. I'm not good. This is
The
late house.
YouTuber slowly walks back into the kitchen, and we can now see that all the cupboards and drawer doors have been opened.
Hello, welcome. Like your profile though, that's cute. This lady got balls, man. I cannot do this. See, I see a light flicker in the kitchen. Nah, I'm not going near. I prefer to go the other way. Hell no.
She then leaves the kitchen, walking back towards the living room. There's another banging sound from the kitchen, and she whips the camera around. This is where something truly eerie is caught on camera.
I don't even want to see nothing on the face of the camera, please.
Take a look.
Fuck. Get ready. Jump. Oh, what is that?
If we take another look, you can see a terrifying black shadow peeking out from behind the kitchen entrance.
Burn the house out. Get a lighter. Match. Oil. Burn the goddamn shit out.
In the second video, we're back in the YouTuber's living room. For the first 30 seconds or so, nothing out of the ordinary happens.
Part 2 of this. I got chills right now, bro. I got
Until
chills.
suddenly, the ceiling light begins to swing.
I'm gonna knock that thing.
30 seconds after this, the curtains in the living room begin to move all on their own.
Oh, hell no, bro. That house is activated. That house is very activated, man.
Moments later, the YouTuber turns the camera to the kitchen. Watch what happens.
That's where the figure was, right? Oh, shit. What the fuck he throw? A bottle?
As you can see, a bottle is suddenly thrown into the living room.
Yeah, that's a water bottle indeed. Thirsty?
The uploader walks straight into the kitchen, but there's no one
Oh,
there.
I cannot do this.
She walks around making sure the doors to the apartment are locked.
I cannot do this. Running to the darkness, turn the light on? Hell no.
Proving no one could have snuck in or out during the clip.
Could be at it. Met your face in the
The
glass.
videos have been viewed by thousands of people, causing a stir in the paranormal community. Many viewers believe in the authenticity of the videos, hoping that the YouTuber is finding a way to deal with the paranormal presences, or even encouraging her to move into a new home.
And
A
that's
common suggestion by many has been that the apartment get blessed by a holy person such as a priest. Whatever the YouTuber decides to do, hopefully she does so quickly, before things get much more sinister.
I hope not, but that one was extra creepy. Stop picking up like that.
Sometimes getting a bad haircut can be scary in and of itself, but what about when alleged paranormal activity also gets involved during the experience?
The work.
That's exactly what happened in one barbershop as uploaded by
Wait a minute, I think I recognize this. Is that the same door that open and close?
GQ Cuts on YouTube. The video begins with a brief explanation that the barbershop recently had security cameras installed inside. We then see footage from the security camera of the barbershop during the day.
Door's gotta open.
One barber cuts the hair of a woman,
I'm looking at the door right now. It could be the mirror or the door. I'm gonna look both.
while another worker stands by the desk and another customer waits nearby. Nothing seems amiss at first, until about 30 seconds later. On the right side of the video, we can see something odd taking place. Take a look.
Okay, I see some string on the fucking. What is that? The fan with the lamp? This shit is moving. It's moving.
As you can see, a blue cloak begins to slowly lift up, seemingly by
It was
itself.
not the lamp. Okay.
It continues to rise, and the customer behind the desk suddenly jolts up in fear, quickly walking away from the desk. The employees ask him what's wrong, and the customer explains that the cloak just moved. The employees disregard it, but the customer continues to claim it happened.
Oh, these guys don't believe this guy? Check your video camera. You see, you lie. He's not lying. He saw that move, and I see a clear thing.
I'm not gonna break that right there just move.
Now, while all this is going on, something else happens in the background that falls in the category of inexplicable.
What?
Have a look.
Something fell.
That just move. Like that just move. I'm not gonna break
The mannequin had moved.
that right there just move.
If we play it back, we can see a mannequin head resting on a shelf. It starts to turn and face the customer.
I'm not gonna break that.
The customer then leaves, and the clip ends shortly after. There are some characteristics of the video that have made some viewers suspicious that it's all just a hoax, such as the barber's grin towards the security camera at the very end of the video.
This guy's evil. He's like. This guy, he's doing a prank. This is a prank, I'm assuming. You can tell by this guy's face. He's pulling a prank on that guy.
Some believe the video could just be a prank pulled to raise publicity for the barbershop.
There you
While others
go.
think this is paranormal activity
But
caught
that
by...
smile that guy did? Hell yeah, that's a prank indeed. He must have a string on that blue thing, and then the mannequin also have a string too.
in action. But what do you think's going on here? Let us know in the comment section below.
Move, like that just move. Like that just move. I'm not gonna break it. That right there just move.
And believe him, check your
Spending
camera.
time with friends usually means having good times and forming fun memories together. But what about when those times go from fun to downright horrifying?
Oh,
That may have been what occurred to one group of friends when spotting a creepy figure in the distance.
Where?
This
Oh,
eerie clip
please.
was sent to us by one of our viewers, Bianca. Viewers see a group of friends hanging outside under blankets, chatting with one another.
Oh, it's gonna be a face in the camera. Fuck. Oh, please, I don't want to see.
One of the friends pulls out his iPhone and checks the weather, discussing the temperature.
Talk like fucking someone shoulders. Oh, yeah.
This goes on for another minute or so, until the camera operator moves the camera around, where viewers can see a house in the distance. Watch what they caught on camera.
Shit. What is that? The fuck is
Viewers
that?
can see two large yellow eyes peeking out from the doorway of the home.
Fuck no, but let's get walk around.
The eyes look like they're part of a larger, yellow-brownish head. The camera operator turns the camera back in a panic and the video suddenly
See
ends.
it fucking move. See it move. See it
The
fucking
large
move.
eyes and peculiar shape of the figure certainly resemble an alien-like creature. The figure's grilling stare is also particularly haunting,
Not moving.
almost as if it's stalking the boys.
It's not moving. It's just standing there.
So, is this an intruder spying on the boys, or something a little more mysterious? Let us know your thoughts down below.
That I thought it was Skinwalker, but no.
It would seem an apparent haunting can happen at any time and anywhere. Popular YouTubers Mighty Car Mods have become one of the biggest sources of debate for paranormal fans recently, thanks to various sightings in their car workshop. In the first of 4 clips with potential paranormal activity, we see 2 men sitting in a car hooked up to a computer to monitor system stats.
You just wanted the noise. That's it. Done. Let's go home.
They chat casually about the results, when suddenly something very strange can be seen outside of the driver's window. Take a look.
It is so far made 22 kilowatts.
If we take another look, a nearly transparent white figure appears for a few moments before fading away.
It is so far made 22 kilowatts.
Upon closer inspection, it seems the figure has the face of a ghostly woman.
It is so far made 22 kilowatts.
In the second video, the YouTubers are working on a car engine. Keep an eye on the background.
When you put a lot of energy into something, we actually love it. Like this car is actually freaking.
As we can see, an engine crane begins to move very slowly, seemingly all on its own.
Actually love it. Like this car is actually freaking.
It creeps to the side before stopping for a moment, starting again until stopping a few seconds later.
Fix it. It's worth saying as well that this issue that we have is the same thing that would happen if you actually didn't have any.
The third clip finds the 2 men standing next to a car talking to the camera. All of a sudden, a large wooden block in the background slides forwards and falls to the
It's going
ground.
to be excellent. So let's get to work, people. It's going to be.
One of the men freaks out, asking the alleged paranormal presence, "What do you want and why?"
Excellent. So let's get to work, people. It's going to be. What do you want?
What is going on?
What do you want from us?
Seriously? The fourth video finds the same 2 men standing near a car and talking, with another man in the background leaning over the engine. In the top left of the video, we can see a box sitting on a mezzanine. It slowly inches forward until it completely falls off and topples to the ground.
Turbocharger was spinning. It's getting oil, but we've actually got to make it run.
One of the hosts states, "That was weird."
We've actually got to make it run. That was weird. We've actually got to make it run properly, and that's why Dave's here.
The debate on these videos remains hot with many viewers. Some believe that some of the activities can be explained via a string or a person hidden off camera, manipulating the moving objects. Others think something more mysterious is afoot. For instance, some believe that the engine crane is way too heavy to be moved by a simple string.
The issue that we have is the same thing that would happen if you actually didn't have.
But what do you think? Are these car shop owners having a bit of fun, or is their shop genuinely haunted?
It has so far made 22 kilowatts.
Slaptown viewer Mega Squirrel 64 Gamer sent in a video that captured something completely spine-chilling right next to his mother in their living room. In the provided video, there's an explanation by the narrator that a ghost was caught on live camera.
That Goku with the head?
The footage was captured by their doorbell camera as they received a package. The video cuts to
That was Goku though, I saw that, that's kind of funny. Hello, welcome.
the footage in question, where we can see a woman, the uploader's mother, sitting on a couch. Our viewer claims they have no idea who the spooky figure is sitting right next to her.
You guys will see
What in the heck is that sitting right next to the mom?
this weird looking figure on the right.
The figure seems to have a greyish face and is wearing a dark robe.
That's creepy, that's a, ooh.
The video then cuts to a shot from further away, where we see the viewer's father opening the front door with his mother, and the creepy figure is sitting in the background.
Now, as you can see, when he moved, it was still right there.
The uploader further explains that his sister was in the kitchen and he was upstairs, so there's no way to explain the figure as being a family member in disguise.
I was upstairs, and my dad was doing a package. Who was that?
The clip is played once again in slow motion and with a close-up on the unknown entity before the video ends.
Okay,
The fact that the spooky figure is sitting so close to the narrator's mother makes this video both extra bizarre and frightening all the same. One viewer brought up the possibility of the figure actually being a demon hiding under a robe. Others thought perhaps it's a mannequin or a pile of clothing that just happens to look spooky.
okay, especially. Well, when you have a mannequin, it's extra creepy, bruh.
Give this clip another view and judge for yourself.
I don't even want to see that. That thing is creepy as fuck. So wavy.
Going hunting is a popular hobby for many individuals around the world. For YouTuber Tim Wells Bow Hunter, his hunting trip took a mysterious turn when he spotted something in the sky that couldn't be explained as just another animal.
Is that UFO?
The video begins with the YouTuber broadcasting his hunting trip with his friend.
Well, I'm in New Mexico and I'm filming with my buddy, Kenny.
The host states that they're hunting near Area 51 in Nevada, a facility in the US well known for being home to hush-hush experiments and operations as overseen by the US government. Just when they're about to wrap up their hunting session, they notice something strange in the sky.
There it was. Best I could tell, it was nearly a mile out.
The YouTuber zooms in on the object, which looks to be a small electronic device zipping through the air.
The wind. Glistening in the sun.
The object moves very quickly against the wind, and the narrator suggests that it could be made of aluminium.
Sun. It kind of looked like it was made of aluminum, but
It then disappears from sight, leaving the hunters dumbfounded by what they just saw.
what is that?
I have no idea what that is.
The YouTuber suggested that it could be some type of UFO, which many believe are common in Area 51 and its surrounding locations, based off numerous sightings from other people. There were many other suggestions from other viewers, including the possibility of it being a balloon, a bird, or some type of humanoid. However, remember that it was flying against the wind, so that would rule out any kind of balloon. Many viewers were impressed with the quality of the video, as compared to many other similar UFO sightings that are often blurry or shaky. So could this really be some kind of craft being tested in Area 51? Love to get your take on this in the comment section below.
And moving fast against the wind.
That's not.
YouTuber Stephanie Almagar claims to be able to see and hear dead people.
What?
In this
the-
video, she records some of the bizarre happenings that regularly occur in her home. She films her smoke detector beeping and
This is a potato quality camera here.
explains that it sometimes goes off despite having no batteries.
God damn. This says
Nothing.
potato bone.
Oh, did you hear that beep? That was pretty loud that time. Nobody behind my door. See, this is the smoke alarm that I'm talking about. There's one right there. But they do it all through the house, and they all do it, and not one of them have batteries in them. You can see because there's not even a red light.
Even an electrician was unable to find a reason for the unexplained sounds that it makes. Stephanie believes that the beeping indicates that a spirit may be nearby.
Battery, but it'll do that beep, and I know when it's doing it. I've got ghosts or something going on.
Suddenly, the TV in the living room turns on.
Now, okay. Do you hear that? My TV just came on. And the alarm just went off again.
A Mickey Mouse cartoon can be seen playing, creating an eerie vibe.
Just came on. Holy crap.
Stephanie asks the ghost to give her a sign if it was them that turned on the TV.
I'm going to reach down and turn it off. If that was a ghost, give me another sign. Anything.
Suddenly, a light on the other side of the room mysteriously switches on. She crosses the room to show the location of the light switch, pointing out that if anyone had been standing there, they would have easily have been spotted by the camera.
There is nobody in this house. Look, the lights are right there. If anybody...
Then, just after she switches the light off, the camera captures something truly terrifying. Take a
What
look.
is it?
Turn it off.
Oh, what is it?
It was
Oh,
even
fuck,
up.
what is it?
Look, if anybody...
What is it? Oh! What the fuck was that?
Oh my God.
If you slow it down, a creepy pale face in the corner of the adjacent room can be seen.
I hate this. I would never do a scary video. Never again.
Stephanie screams in terror and quickly leaves the area. However, she soon gathers the courage to return, only to discover that the room is now empty.
I am not losing my mind. What the hell? There is nobody in here. Look. There is nobody anywhere.
While viewers seem skeptical that the beeping smoke detector could be caused by spiritual activity, no one's been able to explain the other aspects of this video. How did the TV and lights turn on all by themselves? And who was the creepy figure lurking in the darkened room? If Stephanie really can see dead people, maybe it's time she thought about moving to a new house.
Oh, I'm going to turn it off. It was even up. Look, if anybody... Oh my God! What the... Oh my God!
That's what fucking scared my ass.
Often, people think that ghost videos are only reserved for the dark recesses of YouTube and other social media platforms. However, when a reputable source like AsiaNet Suvana News shares a ghost video, even the most hardened skeptics start to pay attention. The clip shows a group of men standing at a gas station. They're all looking towards the camera, completely oblivious to anything that's happening behind them. Suddenly, something bizarre happens. Take a look. As you can see, a ghostly figure floats past. It moves quickly behind the group of men before flying upward and disappearing into the sky. The figure's shape resembles a human figure with pieces of cloth or wisps of smoke trailing behind them. Some viewers have suggested that it reminds them of a witch flying by on a broomstick. However, in this case, the figure is transparent, making it impossible to confirm any definite details. So what could this eerie shape be? A ghost?
Well, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoy. Hit that me, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And also turn on the bell, guys, so you don't miss a video like this, guys. And I hope you have an amazing Friday and an amazing weekend, guys. Love you guys. Lots of kisses. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.